that he died so much, he just got the job done anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I saw it. He just went in, got the hex, got the
Dude,
stun, and then just
He
disappeared.
literally does not care about his life. He will
No.
blink, he will
Yeah.
hex, and he will tank only 2 seconds of the Shrek before he completely melts, but he will
Yeah.
do the job.
And that's the thing that I've seen a lot of times when I myself play a lot of initiate and initiate supports. Like they nuke the shit out of you when you've done your job, and it's like I'm just a piece of meat. Like I don't do anything after this point.
It's
I don't
literally
do
like
shit.
you throw all your spells and you're like, take me, and they do, and then you're
Yeah.
like, haha, idiot.
Yeah, and most of the time it's an overkill. They use too many spells, and it's like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
pretty
mind.
funny. Yeah. Okay, but just a heads up that we are 5 minutes ahead of everyone in chat. So.
Yeah.
Ooh. A callback to a bit of a classic. A shout out maybe to their long gone team member Lawbit there. Yeah, I mean, of course it's not with the team anymore, but they're gonna first pick that Spirit Breaker. They're not scared whatsoever, even up against Nagano Witch Doctor. So a change of pace here for Team Drip. They're not gonna opt to grab the Z-Man hero early on, but ooh, this is a
I like this.
This is an Anchor's draft, man.
If they can match something with the Grimstroke ult, that's gonna be huge.
I mean, it's more than anything, it's just a comfort pick, right, for Al.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a hero that he's very, very comfortable with, and he knows like how to make work, which is more than you can say for a lot of his other heroes, because
That's
he's still a relatively new player, right? So it's kind of hard to, but Grimstroke enables so much aggression and allows the anchors to play in this chaotic style that they love, right? Team Drip, dude,
nice.
Team Drip, they fucking owned in those mid-game fights. It was so cool. But like, man, in that last moment, they felt that was insane actually.
Just when I saw that they got the pick off dieback draw, I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy. They got the counter pick on Lina.
So they picked
They respected it.
Yeah, but it's a bit early, don't you think? Like, we've seen how abusable Lina can be when she gets caught up without a BKB, right? So early on, things look a bit dicey for Chio after she used like the BKB and then it got down to like 6 seconds, but like she just she ended up winning the game without the need of the BKB because it's just like machine gun and the Drow's already dead. But
yeah, and the thing is, like, what I've noticed with when you play Lina or have Lina on your team, like, if they don't get the tempo for items, like, you fall off instantly. You just go down.
It's so hard. Lina is really just this tempo mid laner, right? And maybe, just maybe, it's just a deny pick and they're gonna run it pos 4 on Rise. Now, we haven't seen Lina pos 4 in like ages, right? But it's still kind of good. And it gives you an easy way to like just throw a stun in the way of charge. So I guess it's not the best obviously, but still can do some work.
Yeah.
They banned out the OD this time.
That's smart.
I don't know whether it would necessarily have matched with the rest of the Anchor's draft. But I guess.
I mean, OD with Grim is pretty annoying because you send away 2 heroes for a very long time.
Yeah, but it's like kind of funny way to use the soul bind.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's literally like a fuck you combo. Like it's not even. It doesn't even necessarily like it's scared.
It doesn't do much. It just keeps them away for what is it, 5 seconds or something? 3? I don't know. 4 seconds. I don't know. But especially like if you get when you get the charges on and with Grimstroke, like that's just like it's so annoying to deal with at late game.
You can basically banish like 3 people.
Yeah. But the thing is, like with the Grim ult, it's 4, so you ban half the team, so it's just 1 left, or like all the team.
Wait! What if you get Refresher, Grimstroke, then you chain 4 people?
You just banish 4 instantly. It's like bye.
Yeah, literally. Okay. So they ban out the timing for the side of the anchors as well as the Void. So Void is something that Smoke has played before. I wouldn't say it's a signature, but could be very annoying to deal with because I mean they have good disable to catch him, but maybe just not a hero they want to deal with. Team Drip, they ban out the PL, so respect ban towards Rufio. Not Rufio, towards Vicro. Of course, now Rufio, their regular position 1, is back, and that I can only assume means that Vicromon, who goes by Phlogiston mode, is back to position 3. So if I had to guess, this would be a position 3 Spirit Breaker and a plus 4 Grimstroke. But there's still some room to flex, right? There is the Underlord band, which is something Big Iron really likes. Now, successful, I'm not too sure, but still, I mean, comfort is everything, right? So
yeah, that's true.
Some voice lines already coming out. Oh, I keep missing. Don't worry, guys. We aren't analog. Can confirm. Just ask Go Fake. Lamau. Do we need to pause draft? Everything okay? Okay, so it seems like everything's. Oh, okay. They paused the draft.
Oh.
No one hears you. Nice. Can I? Oh.
Wait, they don't hear us?
Nice. Yeah. I have to all check.
Okay, I see.
Just some casual banter in the all chat.
Love it.
Just some. I think they're pausing the draft for a little bit, so we're gonna sit here and mull about these first 2 picks for a moment. I don't really like this opening from Team Drip. It feels very abusable if these are your supports.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so once again, comfort is everything, right? So Team Drip, they have Lugano on this Witch Doctor who is arguably, like, other than Snap, is such a Lugano specialty.
That's annoying. Going up against good or a person that's used to playing Witch Doctor, that's my nightmare. Like, I hate it.
Okay, so
ooh, an ogre. Nice.
Ogre Magi, baby, that's my key. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a humongous Ogre Magi enjoyer.
You are? I'm too unlucky to play him.
I have 480 games on Ogre.
Oh my god. That's
you know when you play enough Ogre, you can basically feel a multicast coming.
I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew.
Yeah, I bet you do. You're on my level. Is this the last game of the group stage or the first of the knockouts? Group stage. I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is the group stage.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. This Ogre pick got me real happy because it's like it's like a convenient pick, dude. You know what Witch Doctor and Lina hate? Like, these two heroes want to just stand from far away and cast their spells.
Yeah.
This Ogre is just gonna throw Ignite on them, and they're gonna be so slow and sad. Like, they are gonna be so damn slow. Okay, Mars is an interesting pick here for Big Iron. He already kind of showed how strong he is on that hero, right? So
yeah, it did. It played really well.
Yeah. Oh, coming from you? Oh, that's big praise. Go Fake, the master himself.
Yeah, like when I saw that 4-man ulti at the top lane, oh, that got me going. Oh, that was.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. So we get both of our favorite heroes in this game. So very nice for us to be the casters here. Of course, it's still yet. Okay, so Smoke default back to the Luna. So something Smoke has played to quite a bit of success in the past.
Yeah.
So a bit of more tempo lineup. Witch Doctor Luna, a very, very scary lane to go up against. Especially once you hit that level 3, right? If you go for the 2 levels into Lucent Beam, and then basically what's so scary about this lane that Team Drip really like is just the guaranteed damage that you can lay in with Lucent Beam and Melodic level 2. Like the second you Melodic, you throw a Lucent Beam, that's already a chunk of HP this Spirit Breaker is gonna lose, and That's Witch Doctor. That's the Witch Doctor special, right? You want to lane against someone. You want to lane with someone who can amp up your pressure. So it's gonna be hard for them to stand up against. I'm liking this lineup from Team Drip so far, and they don't have the last pick this time round, but they're still leaving the last pick for Zackman, which I think is very, very important.
Yeah, that's true.
The previous game, they basically were forced to pick Zackman's Leshrac in counter to the PL, which I thought was really nice from the anchors, but that meant that Chio had the entire last pick to choose what she wanted to dominate the mid lane with, which is what put her in that position to begin with,
That's
right?
scary. Yeah.
So now the anchors essentially literally have last pick again, so it's gonna be very cool to see. But I'm scared a bit for them of this Ogre because I don't think they're actually very familiar with Ogre. Ooh, a Sven hero.
I mean, they're just piling up the single target stuns with this Grim.
Yo,
I love it.
Dude, this Sven is just gonna get bloodlusted, ink swell, and then doesn't care about what the Luna is gonna do. BKB, God Strength, just tear them apart. It's gonna be
like
sick.
This Sven is gonna be scary.
Yeah, this Sven is gonna
insanely
be
scary.
They can stack for him too, and like he's just, like, what are you gonna do? You need that arena to go in. So every time arena is down, it's just Sven real estate, baby.
Yes. And like the movements, like he's gonna be perma-hasted.
Yeah, he's just gonna run away. He doesn't even care. Dude, they're gonna have a fucking they're gonna by the time it's like 25 minutes, they're gonna have a little foot race between the Spirit Breaker and the Sven is gonna fucking win. Like that's the stupidest.
Oh yeah.
This is
for sure.
This is like playing fast to a whole other level. Ooh, okay, a Viper ban is pretty interesting. I don't know whether I agree with the Viper ban, but Zeus is a bit more kind of there because you don't have any backline catch, right? So this is where something I think could be kind of scary. You don't really have ways of finding this backline caster hero, and right now you have a whole bunch of frontline. They banned out the Queen of Pain themselves though on anchors. I thought that would be something that Chio would want to pick up for herself, but evidently not. Still Zackman heroes in the pool, so there's Tiny available. There's Storm Spirit, which they haven't banned, and I don't know if there's a Storm Spirit game. This is looking pretty good. It fares up well against the Ogre, doesn't really care about the Spirit Breaker, can run circles around the Sven as well. If this is a Storm Spirit game, I'm so sure Zackman's gonna take it, but once again, it's the second last pick, so it could be very abusable based on what Chio wants to go for herself here.
Maybe that if they like the pick, at least the Zeus ban, like you said, they could be Tinker. You mentioned Tinker, but then again, like they have the Spirit Breaker for the Tinker if they do it. Pangolier? I would never have guessed that.
I would have never guessed that, but really, dude, this is so sick from them because Disarm gives you additional control in the front line, so the Mars doesn't always have to be the one to go in first. Tempo can get away from the Spirit Breaker Ogre and even spicier.
Ooh, I like that.
I like it a lot. Like you really only are scared about like, okay, so there is chain stun available, but we've seen Chio with the dancing shoes on. Right? Like I'm sure you've been danced around by Chio quite a bit yourself, so you know how crazy she can get with these moves. So it's really gonna be, it's so cool. This draft is so cool from both sides. I don't know who I'm favoring though, but what about you? Do you have any read?
I mean, not really. I mean, they look very even, but like the thing I like the most is that they're actually using single target spells with Grimstroke, because you don't see it often. You see like a Grimstroke and then you see like one other hero with a single target spell, but they actually have, because the Spirit Breaker ulti will be double. Yeah. The stun will be double, the ignite will be double, and then the Sven stun will be double, and then Puck goes maybe Hex, and then it's also double.
I argue to say that I feel like Team Drip need to really kind of make the most out of their early game that they can, because that is their opportunity to really flatten any momentum that the anchors have, right? Because if they crush the Sven in lane, it doesn't matter how many, as in you can have stacks for him, but if you crush him in lane, it's so much easier to push down the towers with the Luna and then start to go into the triangle in the jungle and find him and kill him, right? You want to break up the potential kind of like, you want to break up this anchor's lineup before they start running at you with the Grimstroke Spirit Breaker Puck. And then this Sven is just like doesn't care at all. But my boy Benji, my homie playing my hero, I love to see it. Should have told me about this so I could gift him a cute little item, but you know, we'll close one eye for now. Depending on the result of this game, he might never play it again, but I'm just gonna enjoy it while it lasts. And after that first game, how could you not enjoy this upcoming game between these two amazing teams? It's
so
100% banger certified at this point. But yeah, man, what a treat.
Yeah, but what I saw also now with the drip is that they really drafted for a team fight. So if you get like 1 or 2 pickoffs, they can't do anything at that point. Because
Okay.
if you catch the Mars, they don't have like any control during their team fight, and you have Puck, so you have control. Or if you catch the Pangolier, it's the same. Like you lose a lot of control.
That's true. Like apart from, I mean, they do have the team fight, right? But like you said, once you kind of lose one component of that, it gets so much harder. But
yeah.
Let's introduce the teams here as we get into game number 2. This is gonna be some shit, Go Fake, and you join me for an absolute banger. We have Zack on the side of Team Drip leading the charge. It's gonna be Zackman on his swagged out Pangolier in the mid lane. There's gonna be a lot on his shoulders, but as it always is, right? Zackman really is this superstar mid laner for his team. Smoke had an outstanding performance on that Drow. They're gonna see whether they can repeat it on a bit more of a comfort hero, Luna, for him. And Big Iron, speaking of outstanding performance, Big Iron as well, like you said, got the Go Fix seal of approval, so can't be that bad. Really strong on this Mars, supported by a bit of an uncommon Lina position 4, and last but not least, Lugano on that position 5 Witch Doctor. Do you want to introduce the side of the anchors?
Yes, and in the anchors we have on Puck we have, what was it, Chio?
Yes, Chio.
Chio. It was Chio, okay. And then we have on the Spirit Breaker on what is that? Vicro?
Vicromon,
Wait,
yes.
it's starting. Wait, look at this.
Yeah, they're starting off with some early aggression here. Zackman tanking a lot of damage, but they're not gonna commit the move in smartly. So some stuns being thrown out, spells being traded left and right, but a nice little early HP advantage for Chio in the mid lane. We're gonna have to see what Chio can do with it though.
And then on the post one Sven, we have Rufio and Owl supporting him on that Grimstroke. And then Benji on the bot lane supporting V-Crow on that Spirit Breaker.
Yep. And Vicro kind of jumping roles, was the PL last game, and now playing this Spirit Breaker, so really a man of many roles. We'll have to see what he can do with this Spirit Breaker. Of course, up against the Lugano Smoke, comfortable dual lane of Witch Doctor and Luna. It's not going to be so easy, but when you have a nice tanky Ogre Magi to support you, things are looking cute. Now, I personally hate Ogre Magi 4. I don't think it's good enough to be a 4. I think you can just run it 5 and you can ruin an off-laner's day. Now, with this Ignite though, can really start to lay in the work onto this Witch Doctor. But what do you think about it? Do you have any opinions?
I feel the same. Like I'd rather have a Ogre on my 5 than my 4.
Some early
and
kits
especially
coming out.
especially from this Witch Doctor, because the Maledict Lucent Beam is gonna be way too hard to deal with. Even if you have a lot of armor, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the thing against Witch Doctor, right, is like this double melee lane is his dream come true, right? Because he wants the cast to be able to bounce back and forth between your two heroes. Of course, you might not have that big of a problem if it's a Grimstroke in this lane, because the Grimstroke can keep his distance, but he's gonna have his hands full dealing with the big Iron Rise. Ooh, a bit of a disconnect. And this was the cause of the delays for this game as well. A bit of a connectivity issues from Big Iron as we get a chance to break down the lanes, but do you expect any action in this top lane? Because it looks like kills could go both ways if they're not careful.
Yeah, I expect quite a few. At least at like level 3, we're gonna see a lot of aggression if they play it correctly. And at least at level 5, there's gonna be a few kills that happen, or I hope at least. But the thing is, like with Mars, Lina, like it's so hard because like with Mars you would want a setup for your spear, and with Lina you want a setup for your light strike. So it's a bit, I don't know. I've played it once or twice and I've never liked it ever.
Right. Okay, wait. So I just want to ask, you are a huge Mars player. Imagine yourself in this position, right? You have this lineup in the team comms with your boys from Analog. What is the game plan that you're going through right now? You see this lineup on the side of the anchors, right? What do you think you're trying to do, and what do you want to do to try and stop them?
At this point with this, I would just try and harass with my spells, not go for
No,
any
I mean
kill
general
potential.
game plan. General game.
Oh, general game plan. Oh, from Drip.
Yes, from Drip.
Yes, I would want to like at level. I would want a lot of rotations for the top lane because I want to shut this Sven down because like, if he gets a free lane, he's gonna just fly off the net worth shard like it's crazy. And with
Yeah.
Lina Mars, it's hard to stop him.
Right.
So either then just force team fights all the time. Not a single second can go by.
Right.
You have to just force and force.
I feel like it's a bit weird, right? Because you think about Sven as this hero that can really ramp up in farm. He has that inbuilt farming mechanic. But so does Luna, and this is something that Team Drip really like as well. Getting this Luna, the stacks, and like Luna is very, very notorious for being this carry that can really hit her timings and get to this unstoppable stage a lot earlier on than a lot of other carries can, right? So it's sort of it's not for Protect 1, but it definitely is solo carry Rufio on his shoulders on this fan, right? Because he's gonna be the one laying in so much damage and doing so much work for his team. If you think about the other members of the team, they don't really provide a lot in the ways of damage. Yes, Ogre and Grimstroke can do their fair share of magic damage. The Spiritbreaker can reach a point where he's kind of scary, but it just kind of feels like this Sven has a lot of work cut out for him. And I think I agree with you. If they manage to shut him down, his game is gonna be so hard.
The thing is, like, I think they have to go right click on puck, to be honest.
Oh, that's a spicy build. I haven't seen that in a while.
It's like you said, like they don't have a lot of damage, and that's the only way they get damage. Because I mean, the magic damage isn't gonna cut it because they have a lot of like Mars wants to build BKB, Luna wants to build BKB, Pango is magic immune if he gets his shard, so it's.
That's true. Do you by any chance okay, so is it Blink first or BKB first? Or like some other item like Armlet or something?
On Mars?
Yeah.
I just boots into Blink. Always.
I understand. Okay, here comes some aggression though, but immediately watered off by Rise. I'll say coming in handy.
There's one build I've tried a few times, it's kind of fun, but it's going boots into Orchid into Blink. Because then they can't escape the Orchid then.
I guess so.
You just walk him down.
That's true.
It's kind of fun.
Both mid laners already trading out pretty evenly though. So they're gonna bottle up and get those respective water runes. It's the typical mid lane snooze fest of just trading runes, trading resources. I don't think there's gonna be any spice happening in this lane unless they really kind of misstep. But I think Zagman and Chio, they're too good of players to let that happen. And this what do you think about this Pango matchup? Because I feel like it's relatively even. Pango can just kind of shove out the lane like we're seeing here and just go away.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's very even. Like, I wouldn't be sad as a Pangolier here. Like you said, you just shove the wave, go take this the easy camp, go back.
Actually, in the top lane though, they throw out their spells and they manage to push Rufio away yet again. The aggression from the side of Anchors being firmly stopped by this position for Lina here, who doesn't really see a lot of use cases, but I guess in this specific scenario, working as intended.
There I would have given the mango to my Mars as Lina.
Right.
So he could be more aggressive.
I mean, to be fair, he has 4 tangles and the Soul Ring, so maybe...
Oh, he got his Soul Ring round. Nice.
Yeah. That would be unfortunate there from Owl because Owl actually gets that clarity cancelled by long range auto attack. Lina, one of the longest range natural auto attackers in the game, like so annoying to deal with. And actually, you know, we were doubting the position for Ogre, but the taunts coming out and the ignite onto 2, Lugano's just ticking away. They need to be careful though, because if they catch him with a paralyzing cast when he's unaware, they could tack on a lot of damage.
Yeah, this level 2 ignite is doing work on this.
Yeah, this is the Ogre match. I ignite and just like say goodnight. Oh, okay. This is what we talked about. Vicro a bit too far forward on that Spiritbreaker, and he's there. That's first blood, and Lugano, he was waiting for that the entire time. Vicro stepping a bit too far forward there. Honestly, an uncharacteristic mistake from this player.
But I like that he noticed, like, not a lot of people do that. Like, he noticed he's dead, so he deals the maximum amount of damage.
Chio? No way, another solo kill. Chio's playing out of her mind this series.
It's huge.
And like, she doesn't even need to go back. Level 6 now. Look at the level difference.
Oh, she's gonna get the double water rune as well.
Exactly. And from there, she can just rotate to the top side to really just put a dent into this Mars game. Like, you were talking about rotations to the top lane. Maybe Chio's gonna hear you and just run up there and ruin the Mars' game.
Oh yeah. Oh, if I got rotated by mid, oh, I would be
At
so
like
mad.
level 6, you're level 4 on Mars, like GG, dude. And I mean, okay, so I mean, like what we were saying, right? Like this Spirit Breaker Ogre lane is not exactly the strongest lane. Like Spirit Breaker, he's a hero that's very weak during the laning stage unless he's paired up with someone who can really enable aggression. Now, Ogre Spirit Breaker could really start to run you down, but not against a Witch Doctor. Absolutely not against a Witch Doctor, right? So this early laning stage is understandably quite rough for Vicro here, but he'll slowly cut. Oh, they need to be careful here. A stun again and unlucky bounce there. He's gonna tank so much damage though. That is level 2 Maledict taking away on this poor Spirit Breaker. He's gonna be a-okay with the Bracer and the Tangles available as well. Has a Cell from Benji. He's gonna be a-okay, but that's exactly the power of the Witch Doctor Luna lane we were talking about.
Yeah, I hate it. I've been against it a few times. That's the worst.
Yeah.
You just get maledicted and soul and beamed, and you're just like, yeah, I have to back.
Yeah, like guess I'll take 200 fucking damage.
It's so bad. I was saying earlier, like with the Spirit Breaker, when he died, he noticed that he's dead, and so he inflicts maximum damage by charging the Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
And I like that, but like, there's not a lot of people that do that. They're like, they know they're dead, but they try to run away anyways.
Yeah. I mean, overall, quick look at last hits and denies. Actually, Zackman completely dominating. Meanwhile, bot side, here comes the rotation. The part jaunting in though. They're not scared at all of this Luna. They're just gonna charge through, give the kill to Vicro, much needed for this Spirit Breaker. A bit of revenge as well, but they're pinging to the top side. Here comes Zackman. He wants to answer back, has the haste rune and the rolling thunder. This is exactly what we talked about. Rotations to the top side. No level 6 for Big Iron to work with.
But they're killing Luna while they're doing that.
Yeah. Some action in the bot lane. They managed to get smoked, but Rufio under some threat as well. Level 4 on this fan. Gonna get knocked down. Rolling thunder not even needed. Trying to find more now. Owl with the Inkswell. They're not actually gonna find him, or maybe the TP away from both. This kind of dual TPs away, so that's pretty cute. But they're gonna apply so much pressure to this top side of the catapult. So nicely timed little rotation, but once again mirrored from the side of both teams just playing around that level, rather 5-minute catapult rotation very, very nicely. Yeah.
And even if Anchor's got one more kill, Drip is ahead by 2k.
Yeah, it's quite a huge gold lead. Quick look at the net worth. Mars, like Big Iron, doing so much work in this top side. Of course, like the early aggression, we saw it try to come out from the side. Oh, this catapult is still alive. They are really bringing this tower low, and it could even drop to deny range. Rise trying to tank this up for the catapult. I mean, it's 90 HP left on this tower.
Oh, the towers.
They just deny it.
Deny it. Yeah, they should.
Yeah, but then when they deny it, they just lose out so much presence in this lane. It's so hard for them to play. Okay, they're trying to put on some aggression, but the spear away yet again from Big Iron, just keeping that Sven off him. And they can't really do much about that. They just kind of have to walk away. Interesting that they're not denying the top root tower though. They could just come in and swoop and pick that up. Yeah.
That's a lot of gold to get.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be a huge influx for this Luna, who's under a bit of threat yet again. Lugano falling a little low. Gonna get charged up now. Vicromon. Here comes the... Okay, the coil only gets the Witch Doctor, and now Chio's in a bit of a rough spot. Can get the orb out. Here it goes, and the John away as well. Benji just trying to create some space. The courier killed though. So that is the roots for this part. They actually latch him with the LSA though. But here comes the orb away as well. The silence! Very nicely danced on from Chio. Just getting out of that situation, and Vicro taking a bit of damage. The Hellbag claps all of them. But here comes the Luna, big bad Luna. They want to get Zackman though. But ooh, the stun, they can't latch him. And no damage from Benji. Here comes Chio. Trying to throw out one more. I don't think. Yeah, get out. That was... It forced a lot of rotations. It's a-okay. I mean, they take the... I don't like that. Like, why did they leave that for Big Iron to just come in and take? As if this Mars needed a better game, right?
Yeah, like at this point, he's gonna have his blink at like 11 to 12 minutes.
Yeah, and Rufio like falling a little behind in terms of the farm as well as the levels. Look at his net worth, 2.5 below the Spirit Breaker, who's been having a god awful game.
Yeah.
And it's not even the Spirit Breaker's fault, but like the Sven just hasn't been able to find his mark in this lane. A bit unfortunate. They're trying to set up a kill now, but Lina Rise is in the area. Vicromon completes the charge. Does that have the Nether Strike?
Gonna turn on him?
Yeah,
oh,
I have face boo. Easy.
Choose the kill there.
Okay, some stacks, thankfully, for Rufio to get back to. And high levels in the Great Cleave means that he's going to clear these up with ease. So there's that. And I'll really doing a pretty good job stacking up for him. I think I'll stack again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That looked a little bit late, but he might end up blocking his own camp for it. Okay, no, he doesn't.
That was close.
Oh, nice little efficiency play. Does he actually stack it? No, he doesn't. But oh, they actually missed the stack on this as well. So bit of a fumble from both ends, but you know, not that big of a deal. Still farming up happily is this fan, so he's gonna start to get online. A lot of catching up to do if he wants to catch up, though. He's still very far behind on net worth. And Arena on the top side. They catch Vicromon. Level 6, no Laguna, but not needed. Nether Strike. Ooh, Big Iron falling a little low. Gonna be A-okay though, and that much closer to the Blink Dagger yet again.
Oh yeah.
Look at Zackman and Chio just mirroring each other. Chio trying to get a kill. Ooh, nice little dodge. Does he coil here? I don't think so, but... No. Chio has the dancing shoes on, baby. Came to play. Ooh, Benji, the kill in the bot side. The Ogre maybe staying a bit too long against Lugano. Death Ward out. Not needed the Eclipse, but the Lucid Beam keeping that Ogre in place. And I mean, 3k gold up already for the side of Drip. A much better early game for them.
Feels looking, but he's got out of Mars.
Yeah, I mean, he's got once he gets this blink, it's gonna be so scary for this part, right? Because in a moment, he could just be caught out. Like, it's so hard for this part to play when you have that pseudo instant disable. Like, imagine you're just looking across, and then you get Lucid Beam and instantly spear. That's so hard to play against. Shio. I mean, working
it's also
away...
just the...
Yeah, sorry.
No, also just the what I like to do against pucks is just you just blink in. You don't do anything. You just blink on top of them because most of the times they phase shift.
Yeah, and then from there it's just a free. Yeah, absolutely. Vicro and Rufio, they have a lot of recovery to do if they want to kind of come back up as cause in this game. Chio though, doing pretty well for herself. Like almost has that boots of travel, I believe. I believe the boots are in the courier, probably just not flying. Yeah, the boots are in the courier. After that died, forgot to fly it out to herself perhaps. But waiting for that boots of travels to fly it out into one shot. But now grouping up is Drip. They want to make a move onto this, but they see him. There's a ward. Rufio. Okay. That was a bit. Yeah, Rufio. If you get caught out there, that is rough, my friend, because there's literally a ward watching. I mean, they should be aware though. They reward it immediately. So quite telling for Drip, but once again the vision game. I don't know if you noticed in the first game, but Drip are absolutely insane with their wards.
I saw that.
Okay,
the whole map was
up
just
towards
red.
Mid though. Chio could be beta a bit far forward. Here comes Lugano off from the tree lines. The stun as well to bait and phase shift. Here comes Big Iron. The silence though. Lugano has to be so careful. And Arena only catches out. Big Iron, I don't know whether that was the Arena that he wanted. They managed to get the grip shot in return, but the soul bind thrown out. Now Big Iron, no spells to work with. Here comes Vicro. Is there a stun available? The charge forward, Nether Strike. Stopped by the Lucent Beam though, but the silence and the ultimate comes through in the end and Rise. Now under a bit of threat. Rolling Thunder in from Zackman though. Where's the phase shift? Where are the... Oh! They land the skills perfectly, and the rest of the side of Anchors can't come in time to help their part. And there's a huge kill for them, 346 to the way of this Luna of all people, now sitting pretty on top of the net worth charts.
But yeah, Luna's having the freest game of her life.
And it kind of goes back, like, I mean, we've said this time and time again, the off lane historically has been such a weak point for the Anchors as early as the laning stage, right? It's usually in this mid game and late game where they kind of bring it back with like amazing team fights and split second like nail biter decisions, but it's always this early game that looks rough, and this one's no different. Ooh, a nice little phase shift as well. Does Chio want to commit? Jotting forward though onto Rise, and that's 3 ignite. She's dead. She needs to TP home.
Oh yeah.
She's literally gonna die. She's literally, she has to TP home. She's going to. You gotta. They catch out Lugano though, trying to get a ward off, sneaky. Chio finishes them off with the Raining Rift. So they still get a pick in the end and force the Lina TP back. They could look to try and make a move here with the smoke and the coil. They have that available. Actually, Chio doubling back for the Witchblade instead of the Travels. Backpacking boots. Smile.
Okay. That's new.
I mean, I gotta say, okay, so
they need
Bloodlust. Yeah, they need to find this Luna though. Like you said, this Luna having the absolute fierce game of life almost towards that Dragonlance and Master of Madness only at 40 minutes. And they want to pressure this tower, but Big Iron just standing guard. So
yeah, and he's getting the blink delivered to him right now.
Yikes.
So they do not want to. Yeah, they're looking for a fight bottom. Yeah, they want to reveal this blink with a.
Okay. Gano's gonna have the ward already set up. They should know the Witch Doctor is in the area and they TP down here. They're pinging out though, so they know, both teams know they're wanting to get a fight here. A coil could come out, but the blink immediately. Big Iron reveals the blink, but stunned up. Benji caught into it. Raiko doesn't care about being charged up. Big Iron taking a lot of damage, but they're on to this Witch Doctor. He's gonna be the first one to fall, and Chio once again dancing circles around them. Zackman finally gets the Rolling Thunder off. Knocks up both supports. Benji more than likely gonna die, but Chio already with a triple kill. Now looking towards this Pango. Can they get in here? Still has a Swashbuckler available, but the charge nicely timed by Raiko gets it. Silence as well. The shield crash, 36% incoming damage reduced. Hexus himself, can he get out? Absolutely not. Ultra kills for Chio. Absolutely amazing play on this part. Just dancing. Once again, we said Chio's gonna have to dance around him like an absolute mad woman if she wants to kind of make this game work. But the last pick, just so much faith in herself, and rightfully so. Just puts on the performance that the side needs and claws them back. Now less than 1k gold. They need to be careful here. Says the blink, goes forward, there's the John. But here comes out to bang up. Dodges the LSA though. Chio feeling strong. Vicro's in as well, but Lugano is there with the stun. Missing, uncharacteristic from Big Iron, but the God's Rebuke out as well. Chio needs to be careful, but a disconnect. So a bit of a break to the action so far. And Zackman's steeping in as well, but the orb already coming out from Chio, so more than likely gonna get herself out of this situation. But a bit of a confusing one. Looked like both teams want to get a tussle, but weren't really aware that both supports are coming in. And they're gonna end up backing out, but that was a bit of a curious one.
No, I think they at the bot fight we really didn't have time to go through it. It was like it felt like he got stressed when he wanted to reveal the blink, so he just overcommitted into. Well, his team is on the high ground and he just blinks as far away as he can, with no backup at all.
I think it's like also a bit of like, maybe you feel like, oh, this puck, we really need to get this puck, but then you're kind of like, as a Mars, you're not really thinking that like, this is gonna be dicey, because it seems like they don't know what happened to Rufio here. He still is in the voice chat though, from what I can see, so well, we'll have to wait to find out what goes on, right? But okay, so here's the thing. Oh, this is rough. This game has been a lot of pauses. I don't know whether I can make it to the end. I'm gonna have to really... Oh, this is annoying. Because I actually have somewhere to be in like 45 minutes.
Oof.
And travel time is around like 25-ish.
Yeah.
So it's cutting it real close, not gonna lie.
I have to tell him to just speed up the game.
I'm gonna just
Finish
drop
fast.
Chio a quick message. I mean, ooh, okay, so he's back in the game. Rufio's back in the game. But yeah, we're most likely gonna get back into the game. But like we said, this entire time is just four lost at sea who managed to kind of make that fight happen for them. Meanwhile, the Sven's just farming up, so really recovering in terms of the net worth now. Kind of not at the Luna level yet. Of course, Smoke as well was not part of that fight, so able to farm up herself as... Ooh, look at this juicy triangle creeps that she has to herself. But yeah, I mean, in a head-to-head matchup, if you have a Sven running at you with a BKB, he literally just rips you to shreds, right?
Oh yeah.
So you kind of need the Luna to out-tempo the Sven, but like Sven catching up is not a good sign.
No. No, and they're doing a really good job at pressuring the map so they can't bother Sven. Like a really good job. And that's also what's good because they have heroes with low cooldown abilities, so they can just pressure all the time.
And I think it's a pretty interesting draft philosophy, right? If you think about it, like Sven is a hero that historically wants to play around God Strength so much. But then, in contrast to that, you have 4 heroes that are ready to fight anytime. I think maybe it's an executive decision to put Rufio on something like that. So it's like, oh, okay, it's very clear when their carry wants to join the fight, right?
Yeah.
So they have very clear modes of operation.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, feels bad, man. Rufio's kid turned his computer off randomly. Ooh. So just casually, can you imagine? That must be so like upsetting. But I mean, he's back now, so we're back into the game. Hopefully a little unpause. Por favor.
There we go. Our ogre is dead. Okay.
Oh.
I had that happen to me. Because I had my on and off button on top of my computer, and I had a cat, and she just jumped up the computer and stepped on the button, just turned it off. I was like, oh, come on, man. Why?
Okay, we're finally getting into the game.
There we go.
Okay, no, we're not. Oh my.
No, Luna is AFK? God damn it. Well, I guess this is my time to BRB for 1
Okay. Oh, go fake. Literally BRBs for 1 minute. And then our game is resuming, but Chio. Any maledicted up. Gonna be okay though. Not a lot of damage tacked out in that duration and has the phase shift dodge as well, so he's gonna be okay. Sitting around very low HP though, so has to be careful. Okay, caught up by the blink. Arcane available. Just wants to farm out the booster travels, understandably so. Meanwhile, just Sven, like we said, pushing all the way on the top side. They're pinging him now, they want to get him. Okay, Rufio needs to be careful. They're running straight for him at the blink forward arena. They catch this Sven and straight out of a disconnect fresh into the grave. Pops the God Strength. No one's coming. Huh? You missed a very questionable situation. So
I saw the end of it.
A bit of a head scratcher there from Rufio, but I don't know why you popped the God Strength, or like and like nobody's coming to help you either way, and like they all were just mid. You don't see anyone at the bot lane, and you're showing on the. You kind of have to assume they're coming for you. A bit of aggressive positioning from that Sven, and once again, like every moment he's not farming means that the Luna just has this window where she's gonna be stronger, that much longer, which means Drake, their opening to win this game is still there despite Zedman not having the best start. Maelstrom completed now on this Pangolier, and okay, here comes Shio, Blink completed, Witchblade as well. Oh, and the silence finishes it off. They are not able to do anything, no man had to work with. Here comes Lugano with the 2-man paralyzing cast though, but not kind of prioritizing properly maybe, and ends up, oh, okay, nice. The spear from Big Iron finishes it off, but here comes Pyko. He's in on the fight. Lugano, the Switch Shotter, does he get out of the situation? No way. Okay, sees him. The stun out, but that's a stun onto a Spirit Breaker with, oh, it finishes off with the Metal Strike. Now, have you gone a bit too far forward, Vycomon? Yes, you have. It's not a rise though, but the Drink Spear forward, Big Iron chains Benji straight to the wall, but no advantage or nothing to be gained from that. Meanwhile, Rufio just farming away again, and they really need their Sven to come online soon, because this Luna, like we said, freest game ever. She's working away towards that BKB, just one component away, and the second she hits that BKB is go time.
Yeah.
Like they don't care, they have nothing to be worried about. They can just run through this part, and there's only so much Chio can do against a BKB Luna.
I don't really like this blink before BKB on Sven. If you want the BKB to you can't fight a Luna without BKB. Like you'll die.
Yeah, I mean either you kind of need to rely on your team to keep her down, or like the Spirit Breaker to charge through or something like that. But I mean that's the executive decision. Both teams have just kind of been like standing around mid for a long duration. So I mean that obviously they're all just kind of buying time for their carries to hit their timings, right? Okay, a scan out. They blink in immediately, they see Zac, man. Silence out immediately, Benji's there in the stun. But where's the follow-up? Is it available? The coil is there, and Chio needs to be so careful. It could be a Laguna coming in, but not able to get it, and so fine. Silence onto 2, Ao catches him. The arena out, but Benji walking forward, the ace was so much damage on the big iron. The backup is not there, Rise. Only a little low, Lugano with the death ward gets the kill onto the Ogre, but now Eclipse versus Sven Godstrength. What do you have? Rufio, not enough.
So
getting
close.
struck down by Smoke. And where is the backup? They're trying to finish off this Luna. Is it there? No, she's being killed out. Where's the finish? There from Chio. Of course it's there from Chio. Inkswell as well. That's straight out to Lugano. They don't have vision, but this Witch Doctor is deceased. That is essentially a 5-man team wipe at only 19 minutes. And you waited long for your Sven, but it's really Park who just does the job yet again.
That was huge. Like just from Chio to just be ready to go back in with no health and no mana, just sending it, hoping for the best.
Yeah, that's kind of what you got to do in these games, right? Like, do you see that move? They have a nice, and now, like, I mean, I was complimenting the team drip, like, warding. They know exactly what they want to do. Like, they had this ward set up, like, way beforehand. They scan out, the Pango is here, and they just go, no hesitation. Which is exactly what you love to see, right? Now 2k gold lead for the first time in their favor. And this is the Anchor's way, right? This is literally how they always win their games. Their laning stage, always atrocious. Like, as in, just gotta be objective, right? They don't really do too well in these lanes. But they just take these insane fights that they have no business winning and just out-execute their opponents when it matters. Now Chio, level 16, forcing out the roll. Or maybe Zac Man just pump faking it to kind of force a reaction there, but Chio's doing so much damage on that part. Now, boost the travel completed on this part, so gonna be even harder to catch.
Out farming the free farming Luna.
That's insane. That's crazy. Especially how much Chio has just been sitting mid defending it, right? Like, there's only so much farm that she's getting on this part, but she's still making it work. It's absolutely insane, actually. Okay, Team Drip though, they've taken control of this entire top side, but the Sven already rotated into the triangle and trying to apply pressure into the bot side, guarded by Benji. Like, come on, getting caught out here, but no detection from Lugano. Slightly uncharacteristic, but I mean, Shadowblade, you don't really kind of put a sentry preemptively before channeling that a lot of the time. But I mean, that means they miss out a kill on Vicro here. Chio's being such a pest actually. Chio's being such an annoying. Like now they have 5 people just standing around looking at this mid tower. They haven't even been able to get it because every single time a creep wave walks up, instantly off and like stroke or fated down. And the side of okay, Big Thought, they get that was a little dicey. Actually misses him with the silence there, so Big Iron could have set up an arena, but okay. So Lugano walking forward here. Being spotted out by a ward though. They have so much nice vision covering this entire jungle of the side of Drake. And they're pinging out now. They see Vicro, but Vicro, he's... Oh, Yasha and Kaya. This is a Lorbit tribute if I've ever seen one. This is so cute.
That's amazing. But, almost caught Big Iron here.
Wait, something happening. Just a few jaunts out. Just a bit of playful action there.
I don't see the Mars. Like, he's going halberd. I don't... Wait, it's getting... No, never mind. I don't know, like, against these many stuns, I would want a BKB, for sure.
Okay, so Drip, they've had enough of these shenanigans. They want to get this mid tower and they want to take a fight. This is the smoke. Rise has it prepped. And they're gonna ping it out, but they have such nice vision, right, that they don't see the side of Drip. They have to be careful here. Shield's ducking her way down to bot though, so they've already split up from this mid lane. Can they find Rufio? That is the big kill, but immediately blinks out. I don't know whether that was just farm efficiency or spidey sensors, but it looks like they're gonna run into Al, or maybe they see Vicro. Yeah, okay, they see Vicro. I heard the Atos coming out. What was that? It was onto Al from Zac. Oh, Zac Man with the Atos working on the grinder, but here comes Rufio. Godstrength immediately. Okay, ulti's thrown out onto this fan, but he's still fighting fit. And the Acewell keeping this Pango in place, something we didn't get to talk about. But Rufio, he's gonna take out, but the counter kills are coming hot and heavy. 3 down already on the side of Drake. Make it for Chio. She's not done. She's just gonna clean up. Another 4-man wipe and Smoke forced the TP out, but Chio once again the true carry of this team. And how many times are you gonna neglect her? She's just right in your face doing so much damage on this part.
That's the thing, like, they keep throwing everything on Sven. Everything. And then there's nothing left for Shio at all.
And you know, in the draft, we were literally saying like, oh, Sven is gonna be this big carry this game, needs to make the and now they're on the smoke, forcing the BKB out, and here comes the Eclipse. Vicro needs to be so careful. Ingswelda managing to get away. Chio in a bit of trouble though. Can she get out? Has the blink available.
Blink.
Gonna pop it out. Nice. Oh, but the Lucent Beam is there.
Oh.
No! Oh, the free shift! The silence! No! But the Lucent Beam, that's a huge kill. 915 gold. Straight into the pocket of the Luna. That's exactly what you needed. On-side smoke, perhaps a bit of over-aggression there from the park. Could cost them dearly. Now this is a 60-second window. They have Arena up in 16. And they could look for more. They could finally knock down this mid tower without the pesky park available. And Lugano, he's sensing blood. He's already starting to set up vision in their jungle. Bit of a blunder there from Chio, and probably not what she wanted. But that is the risk, that is the fine line that you play when you're playing so aggressive, right? It is this over-aggression so far, it is this move so far that made it happen for the side of Anchors, and now they're starting to get picked apart here. Big Iron, like we said, with the Arena, finds another move, and Zedman trying to find more. Lugano Glimmercape forward to try and see what he can find. It's just gonna be a walk for now, spotting out the back line. So Vicromon trying his best to split push this situation. Yasha Kaya now completed on this Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, Rufio able to farm up, but he's completely being spotted out. They could easily rotate over here, but they don't want to challenge this big bad Sven right now.
I mean, what happened that we talked about? They overcommitted on Ogre because they used Arena for Ogre, so they won't have Arena for this tier 2 fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how comfortable they are taking this tier 2, especially since Shio is back. But yeah, they gotta back off, and I mean, okay, so Sven working his way towards that BKB now. It's 2 components away, not the end of the world. But Luna working her way towards that Daedalus. There's gonna be so much damage coming out. And even though they have a lot of spell damage coming out from the Anchors, one thing they don't have is an armor. They have it thanks to the Sven, but we've already seen this Sven being the main focal point of the fights, and without that buff, these heroes could really melt very easily. I need to be careful with both teams sizing each other up. Ooh, they get a kill on the Lugano's courier, so they should have an idea that Drip are in this area. Yeah, I mean, look at this vision control on both sides. Just perfectly kind of mapped out opposite sides of the map. They both want to play so aggressive. This is insane, actually. Yeah, TP in though. Owl needs to be a bit careful. It's just a lone Owl here defending this post. Meanwhile, Chio once again up to her ratting shenanigans.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Owl just trying to deep push, but could get caught out by Lugano here. Gets found by the Glide Nail, completed by Zedman. A bit of an odd item choice, but works out for him. Ooh, so much healing from the Inkswell thanks to the shard, but not gonna keep him alive for long, not needing the roll. And 5 people converging on this top side. Do they want to defend it? Chio still split pushing yet again, has the catapult to work with, and the TP is already starting to come out. Drip send smoke back, and they don't have a clear grasp on this tower just yet. They send their Luna back. How are they gonna push this? I mean, okay, it looks like Anchors, they're not defending, but here comes the Fortify. Puck is here and all forward. They could find the rest. Okay. Oh, that was a ballsy odd forward. Could have been caught if they were prepared, but Drip scattering to the wind here. And once again, it feels like the Anchors, they're just dragging Drip all across the map. And it really is on the back of Chio, 13-2 on this part. Puck has played basically a flawless game. I don't think you can even really blame her for that death at mid, right? Because it is that play. Oh. Here comes Vicro, Mode Lorbit up in here, no cares, just straight in, catches the position 4 now. Arena up, that's a huge commitment. Here comes Chio though with the silence, and Lugano can't get the death ward out, Veggie to back them up. Voodoo switcheroo, a lot of damage out of the Vicro, but Vicro doesn't care. Once again, it's the attitude of I know I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna take you with me. Claims the Ogre while he's at it, and meanwhile, Veggie takes out Big Iron and Smoke. He's in this area, but he needs to be careful. He's being spotted out by a ward. And meanwhile, Rufio just once again farming away BKB.
Love it.
Within his grasp. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the only thing he really has to worry about is if his kid turns out off his computer again, because apart from that, he's sitting pretty. He's made quite a big comeback. I mean, nowhere near that Luna, but like we said, that Luna has been just having the fierce game of her life, right? And the part kill as well, but with this Blink BKB, he's just gonna completely not care about the Eclipse and just shred this Luna to bits.
Oh yeah, and also like now that God's strength is level 3, like I'm gonna be scared as a Luna right here.
Okay, one thing we have to point out is this big Iron Heaven's Halberd that you weren't really feeling, is gonna have it completed. So if he manages to get it off onto this Sven, even the BKB can't stop him from, like the BKB can't save him, right? There is no real way of kind of getting there. I don't know whether the Ink Swell, I think it's a strong dispel, right? Yeah, a strong dispel. So I don't know whether that dispels the Halberd, but I'm not entirely sure.
I've heard that nothing can dispel Halberd.
Right. Okay, they see him on the ward there and immediately dewarded, but they're making their way already. Here comes Chio clearing out the quick wave. They should be aware. But Lugano being charged by Vicro. Once again, mode Lorbit. And this poor little witch doctor, even though the Vicromon Spirit Breaker gets scared away. Oh, a nice soul bind onto 2. They got it on the smoke. Can you even get a BKB? Absolutely not. Sven not even needed. Already 3 down and no buybacks to work with. They're looking at the segment. The silence is there. You can't even roll up, baby. You're dead. And the anchors, they strike hard and quick. Just like that. They're dead and they're looking towards Roche. What a decisive move. 7k gold up. How quickly things turn around for the anchors time and time again. And straight into the Roche. They have nothing to fear. And honestly, at this point, please give your puck the Aegis. She's just gonna run away with the game at this point. There's no way you catch this puck out. Yeah, and I mean, dude, what a sick fight, dude. They didn't even let like the immediate, like, do you see how fast that was from Ao? He was completely prepared. Just threw that Soban out, got the 2 most important targets and silenced them out. They couldn't even react in time. Like, Smoke has the BKB, it's so much network but can't even use it, just gets blown up.
Yeah, and due to that, like, now Sven has caught up. It's 500 gold behind. This is not looking good for Drip at all.
Oh, these supports, they're really in their element. Usually, sometimes we see the anchors kind of feel a bit lost when they're... Okay, I heard a Gleipnir coming out, Chio. Slightly getting caught out, but Aegis, nothing to fear whatsoever. Here comes Drip though. They probably want to smoke out and try and find something. They have an arena available. Rise has a smoke in the backpack. We'll have to see what they try and do here. Control back their triangle seems to be the start of their game plan. What is step number 2? Zackman Gleipnir completed, but oh, this shit hurts when your Pango has to get BKB, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Gleipnir onto Chio. Rise walking a bit far forward. He'll get caught out here, but silenced immediately. Finds Lugano, but here comes the setup. Rise as the LSA mistimes it though. And a spear onto the backline. They've caught her out. A very big part of their team fight, but the Inkswell healing it up so much. Here comes the Vicromon. Spirit Breaker though charges, almost takes out that Luna. But here comes the Soul Bind, keeping Zackman in place. And Rufio as well, gone straight forward. Here comes the Blink straight onto Big Iron. And doesn't have the BKB to work with because he went for that Heaven's Helper and it does nothing against an angry Sven. They want to find more, the charges forward. Here comes Vicromon. I don't even know what that's called, Bulldoze, but he doesn't care about anything that they do right now. Puck in as well, finishes off that Lina and literally just jaunts back out. Doesn't care at all. Chio, an absolute menace, and Benji now with that fire shield completed as well. This side of the anchors, they're looking unstoppable. How do you even take this fight?
I would, my morale would not be high right now.
Wait, what the? Wait, okay, Rufio TP's to top lane though.
Okay.
Which, I mean, now it's gonna allow Drit to kind of defend this tower because the main... Huh?
Yeah, that was weird. Like, they should have taken tower and then forced top.
I mean, maybe his mindset is that I don't have god strength, so I can't contribute. But like, you provide so much armor and push, and now, yeah, they're gonna deny it. A bit of a strange move from Rufio, but maybe they're just trying to maximize the map, I guess.
I mean, they got a lot of control from that. That's true.
But I don't know. That's like yeah. I was a bit curious from them, but I mean, at the end of the day, they get the tier 2, they get another tier 2, so they're just trying to get as much of the map as possible. It's not that bad as all things you know, boil down. And yeah,
end of the day, it's not that much gold that they lose out.
Yeah, and the Sven has the Daedalus completed, so it ends up being just fine, right?
That's...
Okay, a fight into the mid lane though. I believe Chio dancing around there, but here comes the setup. Mistimes it again, and they don't manage to catch the puck. Dodges everything, and Zackman has to run as well. The Coconut's gonna bounce on the supports, but they'll be A-OK tanking that up instead of their puck, and they get out of a potentially slidey situation. The entire side of Team Drip were there and ready to fight. They're trying to make a go onto Zackman, it seems, but His team was there to back him up, and now they kind of, yeah, look, the arrow is being drawn. They're calling Rufio to come. He has God Strength, so it's a bit curious that he's not here, but this Sven gonna form up with his team.
That's a scary Sven right now.
Yeah, that's a scary Sven, but I mean, he needs to be there with his team right now. This is their timing. They really need to start to choke out the side of Drip, because they can if he's just standing there, but if he's farming this side of the map, that's where it's a bit hard. But they're making the call now. They want to get a kill. Lugano inching forward, gets found. The sentries are there, and the stun not in time, but the silence. Vicromon trying to do what he can, but the spear back. There's the Ogre Magi. Is that really what you wanted to do? The ink spell out as well. But this could be a huge kill if they get it. They managed to pick up more support and Chio as well. Has the Aegis to work with, but Vicro hitting away onto this Lina. But where is the Sven yet again? Where is he? He's coming in with the God Strength. Here comes the BKB Blink. Start up onto Zagman immediately, but where's the damage? Has it out. Finishes off that Pango. There's a huge kill. No buyback on 2 members. Here comes Chio as well. No HP to work with, but no fear whatsoever. Has the Aegis. But Sven?
Diving Fountain?
Okay, I'm not too sure about that Sven move, but I mean, that was supposed to be their big advantage, and it feels like they kind of fumbled it a little bit. I mean, Chio doesn't lose the Aegis, but Chio doesn't have that anymore in like 15 seconds, so it feels like this was supposed. Oh, okay, trying to waste the Aegis out onto Chio. Coming out forward, just baiting them a bit, making the way for Vicromon to charge in, and so much damage. The Nether Strike is there. Aegis is expended. Here comes Logano though on this Witch Doctor, but he needs to be so careful. There's a full health, full mana part. Oh, okay. Just playing around. No, she's not under any threat. No. But I honestly speaking, I just feel like that was supposed to be their window.
Yeah.
And it kind of slips by. I mean, they still kind of have this window available now because Chio standing in the front line is completely unflappable. And has the rest of the supporting cast to back them up. They use so much on this Ogre actually. They speared it back, and now Benji I-cup that Hex. I love this item build from him. And okay, the Ogre Magi for the multicast.
Oh.
Ooh, that's gonna be so scary to deal with, but I mean, they need to be a bit more careful on the supports because I feel like they provide so much. Okay, I mean, this is gonna take a while. It seems as they're not gonna push the issue. They want to slowly choke out the side of Drip, and oh, this is not looking good. Okay, they're trying to see what picks they can get though, but okay, Rufio's still farming up in the safest part of the map, which is...
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, are they really gonna wait for it? They're like 18k go up, like, what are they waiting for?
I don't know.
I mean, they could be waiting for BKB on Vicro, but I don't even know whether he's going for that. Has the X completed? Silver Edge is... What are they waiting for?
Yeah, they should just go now.
I mean, okay, maybe tier 4 items. Maybe tier 4 items, right? Park is still playing them on the front line. Yeah, blinking out. Honestly, Chill's just toying with him.
And if they manage to keep them inside and get all the tier 4s, and they're gonna be really ahead.
Yeah, but...
Because Drip hasn't gotten a single tier 4 yet.
Yeah, but I also kind of feel like they can just end the game. Like, they can just move towards top, right? Like, what they... Okay, Lugano inching forward. They could catch out this Witch Doctor here. There's no way he's allowed to deal, and immediately, here comes Chio with the Dagon as well. Lugano falling a little low, but the Glimmer came away, and the Spear gonna keep this Witch Doctor alive. Oh, but the Stroke of Fate finishes him off. And this could be the opening that they're looking for. Rufio is in this top lane. The Sven is ready to party. And yeah, Vicromon playing this very, very well. Just always on the opposite side of the map, pushing out the wave with the charge, knowing that he can turn up to the fight at a moment's notice. And Chio starting to lay in the damage into this tower, which is... I mean, she didn't go this right-click build, but I think...
No.
At this point, Chio has done more damage to buildings than the Sven has, which is kind of wild.
Oh yeah. I did not think it would go this well with the magic build, but it did.
Right?
It definitely did.
Okay. They see Smoke here, the TP in! Has the BKB but being chased down up, and immediately Smoke just disappears! Has the buyback though, but that's your Luna dead, and that's gonna be such a huge dent in his game if he buys back here. But now the pressure is on the side of Anchors. They smell blood, they want to go forward. Zagman trying to clear out what he can. But Chio wants to make something happen. But they're getting ready to push as well. Vicro setting up in the trees, trying to clear some trying to buy some attention off them, but once again, what are they waiting for? Are they waiting for me to have to leave? Like what's going on, right? At this point.
Well, now they're committing. Here we go.
Chio's just messing with them a little bit. Here comes Big Iron in with the spear, slightly off the mark again, but Chio being stunned up. You need to be so careful on this part. Forced up out, but phase shift immediately. Vicro with the charge through, and immediately the virus from the Luna, but Arena out to 3. But Chio's fighting so strong. They're managing to dodge out of this situation. Last year, Medic, does she dodge it? Yes, she does. This part stays alive, but now the Grimshow already dead. The charge through. Rufio doesn't have a BKB to work with. Vicro smoke with the BKB and gonna get that kill. Rolling Thunder as well onto Vicro, but the Spider Legs immediately enough damage. And Benji gonna be the next one. They look at the charge through, knocks that ball away from his Ogre. Wants to keep him alive, but here comes Pagano with the death ward. Here comes Chio though, finishes off with the Zack man, but they managed to take down Vicromon. Benji trying to run where he can, but immediately the shard and the Lucent Beam finishing it off. And once again, ultra kill for Smoke. And I really have to ask, Anchors, what are you doing?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
And another pause. Are you what? Damn hell!
This time it's from Drip.
Bruh, this is. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave a game like this, but.
No, it's understandable, especially a game like this. Yeah.
I don't know, the game, okay, so the series started literally at this point 2.5 hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I think I was okay to allot that time, but like the delay is like, I mean, I can't, I mean I didn't expect there to be so many delays, but of course you can't really.
No.
But this is frustrating.
Yeah. I can definitely understand that because it's like really good games both times. And they're gonna miss out on the interviews as well, which sucks.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Or maybe, I mean, don't you have Discord on your phone?
Yeah, but how am I gonna run the stream, my friend?
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck. Yeah, it doesn't work. Damn.
Bruh, for real? Come on, man. Y'all have me sitting around in the pause in this one game that I have to leave at? Feels bad, man.
Just call her and say you're sick. It's worth that. No.
No, it's not that.
No. Here we go.
Once again, video games.
Oh, I really don't want to leave this game. It's just so annoying that.
How long is left until you have to leave?
No, I literally am supposed to reach the place in 15 minutes. And 25-minute travel time, so I'm already fucking late.
Oh. Yeah. That sucks.
Bro, they're supposed to end this game like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And that's not even talking about the
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I don't know. This is kind of. I mean, Drake now they have a window to. They're 20k behind, but how do they even have a window in this game? It's kind of insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and Roche is coming up now too. In
yeah, like 7 seconds. If Drake just walk towards it, Speedbreaker's still down for a bit. I don't know whether they can set up. Like,
middle tower is being attacked.
I mean, they're not playing the top half of the map, which is weird. Maybe there's too much the nerves.
Okay, 5 more minutes is the most I can. Like, I think 5 more minutes is the most I can do. I don't actually think I can stay for that long.
What? Smoke coming from the rip?
They want to grab the moment while they have it, but already 5 up on the side of Anchors. But maybe they sense here comes the collapse. If they can just execute one good team fight, if they can just snatch the Sven right out of his comfort. The Anchors, they're gonna start to crumble because at the end of the day, they need their Sven to end the game.
At this point, I wouldn't even want to farm. I would just want to fight as a Sven, or at like any one of them. anchors.
Oh, this
especially
game,
if they
no
get that
fucking-
DD. I mean, it's on Puck, but still. I mean, Puck still has 202 damage. That's 4. Yeah, it's a lot of damage with the DD.
Dire's bottom tower
Okay,
is being attacked.
I'm really sad to do this, but like, I actually can't stay around. Like, this is
Radiant's top tower
okay. I
is
mean, they're setting up for a fight now, but like, they're just gonna stand off and
tower under fire.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's just the fight's just getting closer and
Tower is
closer.
being attacked.
yeah, I don't actually think I can. I mean, okay, so I'm just gonna leave my stream running
Yeah.
so that the game is spectator. But I'm just you can cast over if you want, but I'm not gonna be able to. So
Do
that's
my
that.
best.
Yeah, you can take the road from here. It's kind of unfortunate, but like, literally, this series started 2.5 hours ago. So I don't know what I'm like. It's unfortunate, but okay. I mean, it's
Yeah,
one
it
last
sucks.
smoke move. We're gonna see how this
Tower is
goes.
under siege.
Come on now, fight.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
What?
Getting
Yeah,
out,
I
let's
can.
see
Oh,
micro. Okay, here they come. The spear in. They don't catch him though,
Speared him
Gleipnir.
out.
But here comes the. Yeah, okay, this is a big
Ace
spear
them.
breaker.
and now they're gonna
I mean, there's buyback on the spear
do
breaker.
nothing. They're gonna do nothing. Okay. They're not gonna even gonna force the bottom tower. That's weird.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, they're feeling the pressure. That's for sure.
Bruh. Okay.
No.
No, mistiming it again,
mistiming
Rise. I mean, it's so hard to time, but like
Yeah.
this part just really dancing around them and, bro, I fucking hate this game so much. Actually. Chill, phase shifting away from the. Oh, this game is gonna become a 60 fucking minute game actually. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, I think so too. From the looks of it. If they don't finish now, I mean, one fight now could end the game. No, it can't because they have buybacks maybe. Yeah, they all have buybacks. No, no.
Okay, I heard Dagon going off, but it was just some harass again. Oh my lord.
I don't know what happened. That was on the Pangolier.
Man, they're
Yeah,
actually just.
they don't have.
Dude, I mean, I don't blame them because the game is so tense, right? But, like, I hate to say this, but I really feel like Rufio kind of like Rufio did not do his job. He really had like the way, like he really had a road to win this game, and like that TP away and like a lot of other fights where it just feels like he's just getting like there's no how's the Sven even dying? Like we were talking about it. This Sven like you just BKB, you hit the Luna, and that's just game over.
Yeah.
Like, but for some reason it's just not okay. So they have the Aghanims on this Green Stroke now, can create the Dark Portrait.
Ooh.
So that could be
That's gonna be
huge. The Luna Aura as well is going to play a big part. But now tier 4 items, Penta Edge Sword, Rise with the Telescope as well, Lugano, Spell Prism, Smoke, what does he have? Okay, Vicromon, Spider Legs of course. Chio has the Witchbane, which is going to be quite useful for purging stuff. Zagman, Mind, oh this is a nice one. And of course, oh Trickster Cloak is going to make this Luna so much harder to burst down, but...
Yeah, this Luna is getting dangerous now. With the Satanic and the Trickster, the Daedalus, yeah, she's.
Okay, I don't know whether I can direct the camera this, but I don't know how good the quality of the game will be now that I need to do this, but I'm just gonna put my camera on the puck.
Randomized. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best, the most fun to watch.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna
Most
have to leave it.
action-packed.
I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. It's kind of,
Yeah.
honestly, it's kind of dicey for me to just leave my stream on because I don't know if you'll like kill my computer, but.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna be there streaming when you're gone too.
Yeah, but okay, I'm just gonna.
Let's see.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna mute myself. Okay, no, wait, this could be wait. The charge through. They see Zac, man. This is gonna be a huge kill. The bash from BKB is out, but here comes the arena. Big Iron gets them, but Zac, man, already dead. Has the buyback to work with, but the Mars down as well. There's no 110 seconds without the buyback. This is their opening. Please fucking end the game. I beg you. Please fucking end the game.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, they go on Roche and then just end. And this is gonna be a fast Roche too.
Please, holy shit, please end the game.
Oh, those crits.
Dude, you know, it's like, this is the type of game where like, you had it 20 minutes ago. And now like, you need to like sort of do so many things. This game just got so hard just because you missed that window. But now the Stan's gonna have this ages. 5 minutes for them to play with. What can they do? They have to storm down mid, right? 25k gold up, like there's nothing. 75 seconds, no Mars, like.
Yeah, they just need to go. Just, because they don't know if Mars has buyback or not. Because
Yeah,
I don't think they timed it.
On one hand, they don't have God Strength, which is scary, but they don't need any. They just need to force buybacks out. They just need to create an opening where they can win the game. Okay, a stun out on the trio, but the dodge immediately LSA yet again. Here comes the silence though. Lugano, they need to buy back, but he doesn't want to at the moment. Zackman dying, and the buyback's available for Zackman and Rise, but they're not even going to get it. They're just hitting away at this tower, but they don't have things to work with. They have to go towards the bot side. They're looking towards the bot side now.
What is Rufio doing?
Yeah.
Just hit it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it took him a while, but he's getting there. Bloodlusted up. This Sven is an absolute monster, and even though we talked about it, like this is something he could do like a while back. He finally gets around to it. They don't want to commit the buyback until they get mega creeps maybe. But this is only one lane of Rex. It's not the game over just yet. Their Mars is up in 13 and their buyback. The only person they're missing is this Witch Doctor. So this could be the game ender right here. Rufio, nice little blink away to dodge from Zackman. That was huge. Because if he gets caught out there again, the game fucking extends for another 10 minutes. But do they want to push the issue here? They have God Strength again on Rufio.
Yeah, they just need
on
to
paper, they don't
top.
really have anything to be scared about. They can just run up straight. They just need to be wary about not being caught.
I've just got strength down this Rex.
Buyback already.
Right,
the supports need to be careful because Big Iron. BKB immediately, but Heaven's teleported up. Is this fan? He can't really do anything. But immediately the supports are down. Doesn't manage to get the Dark Portrait off, and Gio falling low. That's the puck gone.
Rufio,
and
what are you doing?
Rufio, huh?
That's not the time to hit the Rex.
Alright, okay. This game is going for 60 minutes. I actually can't touch this. Yeah, this game is actually no offense to both teams, obviously. They're playing valiantly to keep themselves in it, but this game is like venturing into Clown Fiesta territory. Like literally.
Oh yeah.
Like okay, I'm gonna leave it to you.
Yes. I'll do my best.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Yes, this is. Let's see, yeah, drips. No, just pushing mid. And there's no glyph, no buybacks from team Anchor, which is good. They shouldn't. And, something weird happened.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is now.
Oh, but you see, Baelker is cutting the lane at mid, so they don't have mid lane anymore, or mid wave. But this is they're backdoor protection still needs work. Luna does have the DD though. No, they're forced back. Oh, they got caught. Oh, this is huge. This is big. Like if they die. But they do have buyback though, so this is it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh, you see the charge on the Witch Doctor. Oh, he's now he gets saved by spear. No, Shio coming in, cleaning it up. BKB popped on Mars, that's big. They get this fight. But they need to force this, they need to help this ogre. They need to help Benji right now. Well, managed to keep them away. Luna did buy back though. Oh, they got 3 buybacks out of that. Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
That's exact.
It's now it's just enough. If they get a kill on Luna now, it's over. It's just GG.
A prize.
Let's see here. I'm having some issues on my end. I don't have a. Can't see. The fog of war is only on one side for some reason. Const. F1. Okay. There we go. That's better. Oh, you see Shield. Well, she blinked out again. Yeah, she's safe. I don't know how they're gonna push this out. I guess Drip has so many wave clears on their team. Like, it is so hard for them to get a wave up on the high ground.
Oh, look at it go!
You just have to force in. Like, as soon as they see bottom wave getting pushed in and someone responds to it, like right now, they need to go. They need to just full send without a wave, kill at least 2, and that should be it. But they're split up. They're very split up. Yeah, you can't you can't actually see the net worth on the stream, but it's Shio topping it with 50k. Below that, it's Rufio with 30k, and below that, it's Sackman on 26k, Vicro on 26k, and Luna on 22k. So she's actually in the middle now, been the top net worth almost all game, except for Shio. Shio's been topping the net worth, like, yes. Now actually has picked up the Divine Rapier on Shio. Holy shit. And with 8k to spare. Setting up for that overwhelming blink. Holy shit. And Sven is going for the Swift Blink. He can actually buy it out right now if he wants to. But I don't know if he'll have buyback if he does. Can I see that? He can. Yeah, he can buy it out and have buyback. No, he's 200 gold short. Oh, this might be it. Huge fight coming up here. Oh, they're just melting. They're just melting. If Luna dies here, it's over. She has no buyback. That's GG. Oh my god. What a game. Holy shit. Oh, Mars is barely keeping on. And there it is. There it is. That was some crazy games right there. Holy shit. One of the best games I've seen. Like, the back and forth was just absolutely incredible. Holy shit. That was intense. And too bad we can't, you won't be able to see the graphs either, but it's ever since the 20-minute, no, ever since the beginning actually, like the 10-minute mark, the Team Drip held the advantage with like 5%, but after the 10 minutes it started to go into Anchor's favor, and then at the 20-minute mark it just went down to 20%, down to 30%, down to 50%, to 90%. It just kept going down, or up. What did I say? That was amazing, Parma. Are you gonna do interviews? I guess. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get some interviews. I'm gonna try and do my best. I've never done interviews before, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, it was some crazy games, both of them. I just feel bad I couldn't cast the first, or I didn't have, wasn't here when they started the first. We were doing fun to cast that too. That was a crazy game. Hello, welcome to my stream now. I abducted it.
This is your stream.
It's mine now. I don't care what anybody says.
We fucking re-rating this. And,
Yes.
Yes.
It's now our stream. No.
What is okay? I just went on the stream, and the first thing I see in chat is, "Do you guys want to play against us?" What is happening? Oh, I think they wanted to scrim. You guys wanted to scrim against us. Oh.
They want to scrim? Drip? Do Drip want to scrim against you?
As in analog wanted to scrim against us.
Wait, we wanna scrim against you?
Yeah. What's it? Batman was asking in chat.
Nice. Always, man. Always down to scrim.
Well, enough about that. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask? Obviously, like you said, you didn't do interviews, right? Did you have anything you wanted to ask?
Yeah, it's just you.
It's just me, I believe.
Okay,
I'll ask if
fine.
Zachman wants to join.
I'll do it. So yeah, the first is that now that oh god, I forgot his name. You had someone that left your team. And,
Lorbid, yeah.
Lorbid, that's the name. Yes, I'm so bad with names.
It's unfortunate. I think he had some
very sad.
like external stuff for it.
Very sad to see him go, to be honest.
Yeah.
But now that you have this, I don't know if it's a new person or if he's been in the league all the time, but how's it? Is it going well, or is it? Do you struggle with it?
So we were originally a team of 6, and when he left, it was a 5. So I think it's going pretty well. You know, we just won, so it's like it's gonna feel better. But I think it does kind of shape our dynamic a lot. But like on one hand, sometimes it feels easier to play, on others it doesn't. So it's like we're just kind of trying to find the coordination right.
Yeah.
It just takes time to adjust. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, but I think you have time to adjust to each other. Like yeah.
Yep. Dude,
we'll scrim with you guys a few times, then you get more confident. But I mean, your performance these 2 games, like I don't know what happened. Like, what happened, man? Like you were just like you went from like you went from like playing on like 80% to like 150. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
So I don't think I've ever tipped in this series before, and basically what happened was I casted with Prema. I casted the Team Drip vs Swaghound game, and in that game, right, Swaghound asked them to stop tipping because it was getting annoying, and then Team Drip just started tipping them again. So then I got into this series and I was like, I gotta keep up the tipping because I mean, it worked a bit.
Yeah.
It kind of worked, I think. I mean, it was fun. It was fun. I try not to do that, but sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
sometimes you have to.
Sometimes it
Just
feels good.
don't overdo it.
Yeah, like self-indulgence.
But and also like, did you know how far ahead you were this game?
I have no clue.
Yeah, like at the 30-minute mark, you had 25k ahead.
What?
Yeah. And
Are
you
you
were still
serious? Like,
hesitating, and it was so annoying to see because it was like, no, it wasn't at the 20. It was a 40 minute. Oh, it was at the 40-minute mark. Yeah, my bad.
okay.
Yeah, it was at the 40-minute mark.
Okay.
Then you were like 20k
No.
ahead, and it was like
It
it was like, dude,
yeah. I
you're
mean,
still
I can
just
see
chilling.
it, but it really didn't like. It always felt like at any point in that game we could lose because like obviously they're good players, right?
Yeah.
And they have pretty good team fights. So
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah,
there was
they
a case where I
drafted
just like
full team fight.
blinked into a panga roll and died. That was like my third death that game, and I was like, that feels bad. Like, but yeah. I mean, it's just out of respect. Like, we can't rush things, otherwise we might just lose.
No.
Because it always felt like our
That's
sperm was
smart.
behind that whole game, so it was like better to
Yeah.
not risk throwing right. At least
Yeah.
we got the win in the end.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you played like all of you played really well.
I mean, they played really well too.
Oh yeah, like all of them did. All of you, all of you. Like
Okay,
that includes
so
everyone.
yeah, they
Like they kept Rufio down for so fucking long, man. It just kept bullying him and bullying
yeah,
him and
like
just
they would
kept
just
hunting
run
him and
4 heroes
hunting
at
him
him. Yeah, yeah.
all
Like
the
they
time.
sent 4 heroes at him and they all died, and it's like it's still
Yeah.
bad for us because our fucking win condition's just dead. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because like he
this-
dies, half their team dies, but their Luna is that was still farming.
yeah, and like
So
Luna is just
it
lifeline of the team, right?
looked super scary at the when that kept happening. But then you came out of nowhere, topping the net worth, and just destroy them all.
I mean, it was a good game. Like, I don't know, Kavi just got set up for success, I guess. Hello!
Yeah.
Oh my god, they got invaders.
Chill.
Yo.
How's your back?
Maybe you
How's the
ask
back?
our Spirit Breaker.
Yeah,
Mine's feeling fine.
both games were really fun to watch. You guys played well.
Oh, I'm glad. I mean, like the second game
I
definitely
would have
like
liked
we
to
were
spend
leading,
the
right?
fight
But
earlier.
so close. Both these games were really close. It's just a shame that they couldn't be here. Like I think they are way past the bedtime because we started really late for them. So I
Oh,
think that's why they can't be here. But yeah. I mean, they
But since
played.
everyone's joining, I'm just gonna close off Perma's stream here by saying Anchor pulled it home with 2-0, and the games
First one ever.
was absolutely crazy. Yeah, their first ever 2-0. And the game was absolutely crazy, action-packed. I've never seen games going this back and forth in a long time.
You had a lot of fun in the mid lane, Shio.
Actually, like I looked at their games and saw Zachman was mid, and I was so nervous, but it worked
Yeah,
out.
but
So I'm
he's
just gonna say thank
he's
you all for
good, but you played
tuning
really
in on
good match.
on Perma's behalf, and
I mean,
hopefully
unfortunately, Perma
he
had to
won't
leave.
have to. Hopefully he won't have to leave the next game he streams or casts.
When you have live stuff, it gets in the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unfortunate. Yeah. I mean,
all right.
close it
So
off here.
who wants to do an in-house?
He wants to do an in-house. I'm gonna take a break. I'm so dead.
Yeah, you've been playing for 2
Okay,
hours.
look, 2-hour-long games is exhausting. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
50 minutes
for
plus.
sure.
Pretty exhausting.
Yeah, we were discussing it. This might even go to a 60-minute game. It was looking like it. It was close. Like both of them were like 50-minute games.
Kind of felt like
Rufio said in the thing, analog schmanalog.
Rip. 2-0. I guess they were 1-1. I hope you guys had fun watching that because.
Oh yeah, it was really
good.
fun. Oh yeah, the hyped.
Oh.
God damn.
Yeah.
Games were
Should we go
crazy.
to the other Discord because I think it's still playing, right, under Permas or?
I think
No,
Perma has ended stream. Perma has ended stream. He's just hosting someone.
Oh, okay. Oh, Snoopy's
I
in
don't,
the
I
other.
don't know how he
but I told
hosted
him.
someone when he was AFK,
Magic. I don't know.
Hmm.
but he gave you his Twitch account.
So you guys are now tied with just 1 kill, right? At 7 wins.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So you guys gotta have a tiebreaker against them.
Oh no, we're playing each other, so we don't need a tiebreak.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're already matched against each other, anyways.
Oh,
Wait,
all right.
who are?
Anchor
Just
and
1 kill,
Just 1 Kill.
please, and I.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The Shirt Sings team. Yeah. I mean, we had a really good series against them as well. It kind of looked the same.
Yeah.